Good morning. Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 18th of January. I am sitting outside with my doggos today. They're both here, but I've got very high chairs for obvious reasons, so they can't eat everything off the table when we're having our food because they're such big dogs. It is drizzling here, but there's lots of birds out today. Even I can hear them. There's heaps just with that drizzly rain. So look, I'll close my eyes, guys. We'll get started and we'll see what comes up. Don't forget also to hit those like buttons, guys, because that helps me a lot because it lets people know that the video is worth viewing. Please feel free to comment, and if you are new, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you find out when my videos pop up. Oh, and I just wanted to mention to you guys, did you see, is it Greta Thunberg? What's her name? Greta, the little climate activist with the WEF. Did you see her being arrested in Germany at the same ones where the German police were stuck in the mud yesterday? Oh, God, the videos are too funny. Well, now we've got Greta at those same, I'm presuming, protests at the coal mine or wherever it was, the climate protest, and she's being carted off by the police. She's being removed. But they made a big point of saying that she wasn't being arrested. She was just being removed from the site. And she was like laughing while they were doing it. It was like such a show and just a circus show, honestly, just to get attention on all the climate drama. And because we know that, we all know Greta's part of the WEF. We're not stupid. They think we're stupid, don't they, the media? Anyway, got to go check that out. If I can find a video of it, I'll put it on my Facebook page, guys, my Chrissy Psychic Life Coach Facebook page, because she's almost laughing as she's being dragged off. Oh, and the other thing I just wanted to mention, guys, you know how the other day I had that song by Renee Gayer, Heading in the Right Direction, meaning we're heading in the right direction. She's an Aussie singer. She died yesterday. That's so weird, isn't it? I had that a couple of days ago, and I never get Renee Gayer. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that she actually died. It was on the news last night that she died yesterday. So sad. She had an amazing voice. I think she was 69 or something like that. So I don't know what she died with, but I thought that was kind of weird that we got that song this week. But anyway, just wanted to let you guys know that she's now deceased and gone, which is really sad. We've lost a few good music people this year, haven't we? Olivia Newton-John and all these people. You know, we've lost a lot. But anyway, that's part of life, isn't it? Death, unfortunately, is part of life. All right, I'll get started. Enough of the doom and gloom, and we'll get started and we'll see what comes up. And cheers, everyone. I have got my morning coffee. Hi to all out there. God, I'm getting for these people waking up, the crystal glasses are going on. Oh, God, fingers, guys. They're starting to get their crystal glasses on, meaning things are starting to become clear. They're starting to get better clarity. They're starting to understand. They're starting to see things, and that's the main thing. If we can get them seeing things, then things will start to become clear. This is the sleepwalkers, people in the denial bubble suits, people waking up. The crystal glasses are starting to go on. Okay. I did say end of January, a lot of this stuff will start to unfold. Let's see where else we go. But it's showing me that these people waking up, they're still looking at things from a long way away. Like it's still like a speck on the horizon. So it's showing me them with one of those, is it telescope? And they've got one of those telescopes. Even though things are getting clearer, they're still looking through a telescope, and it's all the things happening are still like a speck in the distance. So, you know, if you could pretty much put the reset right out there, long way away on the horizon. We often talk about the tsunami on the horizon that's heading to the people. And they're looking at it now through a telescope. They're starting to see the speck in the distance coming towards them. Well, this is good, guys. This is what we want, because it's only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. We know that as something moves towards you, it gets bigger and bigger, doesn't it? I'm getting the movie now, Fright Night. I haven't seen Fright Night because we've been getting the movie It, being that scary, horrific clown movie, that the clown show is now turned into this scary horror movie. Well, now I'm getting Fright Night. It's becoming, what's happening to everybody, even us, is becoming frightening. It's frightening for people. They thought the CV virus was scary. Wait till they find out what's about to be dished up to them from the global elites. It is going to be Fright Night, like the horror movie. Because you're going to get one hell of a fright at what's really going on. See, and I think too, it comes back to that being lied to by your government, lied to by your doctors, lied to by mainstream media. That's pretty frightening, because then you get to a point, don't you, as we all know, well, who do you believe? Who's telling the truth? You know, they were told, trust the science, trust everyone, trust your government. Like, who are they going to trust now? Well, that's the strange part, isn't it? They're probably going to, like I keep saying, look to us for some answers. Because everything we've pretty much been saying, every conspiracy, and I mean every conspiracy, is pretty much coming to fruition this year, moving forward. So this is going to, yeah, really redirect their attention. That's what I'm getting. Redirect their attention onto the truth. That's why we're getting so many truth movements and coming together, and people standing up, like the doctors, cardiologists. We talk about this a lot. People coming together and standing in groups against government. Let's see where else we go. Oh, getting Finland. We know that Finland, is it Mirren? I think that's her name. She's a bit pally with old Jacinda over there in New Zealand, but I am getting that Finland's rising. They're going to start to rise against the narrative. They're tired of it. I am getting that for Finland. I'm getting marches in the street, fight backs. And what I'm getting in Finland is that people don't want to be anonymous anymore. They're tired of being invisible to their government. They want to be seen. It's showing me like people jumping up, like putting their hand up and wanting to be seen and heard by government. You know, like in a classroom when everybody wants to answer, like when you're a school kid and everyone wants to answer if they all know the answer. Everyone's like, me, pick me, sir, pick me. Everybody like puts their hand up. Well, that's what I'm getting in Finland. They want to be heard. They're putting their hand up now. There's big strike backs in Finland. That's what I'm getting. And everyone wants to be heard. They're putting their hands up now to be acknowledged, to be seen, and to be heard. Like in a school classroom when you're answering questions and you know you've got the answer, you want to be heard. So that's what I'm getting for the little people in Finland. They're going to stand up and fight back. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, let's hope they do. Let's see where else we go. God, I'm getting Iceland. I haven't had Iceland for ages, guys. I know I've got a couple of you that watch from Iceland. God, I'm just getting this visual that Iceland's giving back what they're getting. So they're giving back what they're getting. So Iceland is very strong. They're moving forward. They're pushing back. I'm getting that giving what they're getting. Giving back what they're getting. That's good. That's what you want. You want to push back against your government. I'm getting that for Iceland. And these are things that could be coming too. They might not be happening right now, but they could be coming down the track. We know the domino effect that, for example, Canada had when they all stood up and they had the Ottawa movement. Woke the rest of the world up. It was so brilliant. The domino effect. So these things are happening, guys. When something pops up here, it can cause something to pop up over here globally. This is great. So many movements. We're going to start to see that movement soon. And it's really going to shake things up. It's good. It's going to really shake the reset up because people are going to start to see it. Because they're starting to put their crystal glasses on. Yay! And this message is like for us guys, like we can't hold back now. We've got to keep taking these large strides forward. It's showing me that. And I think a lot of us have, to be honest. I think a lot of us are getting on with our life. We're moving forward. We're staying true to our beliefs. We've got that strength. We got the strength patch on our Braveheart Biker Freedom Fighter jackets yesterday. And we're moving forward in great strides. And I'm getting this song. We always have to get a song here. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. And it going and it's all right now. Oh no. I got to keep on moving and nothing gonna break my stride. Don't know who sings it, but that's the song that we're getting at the moment. We've got to keep really big strides moving forward because we've come too far. We're 3 years into this and look how far we've come. You know, we've let go of a lot of our hurts and pains. We're rebuilding and restructuring our lives. We live a very simple life. A lot of us are growing veggies. We're doing the things that bring us joy. We're following our passions, creativity. And this is what the song is for. It's, I'm not going to break my stride. We're not going to break our stride. I think that's the name of the song, is it? I don't know. But that's us. We've got the strength now. They're showing me the muscle arm again. And nothing's going to break our stride. We're just moving forward. Like I said yesterday, we're finding how to detach and we're just going in our own direction. Oh, and they're saying that song again by Renee Geyer, I'm heading in the right direction. That's sad that she died, isn't it? That's so weird, so sad. Anyway, that's what's happening for us. So let's see where else we go today. Hang on a minute. God, for some reason I'm getting London. And I'm getting Vikings at the grassroots. What does this mean? What does this all mean? I'm just getting this like Viking energy in London. This is really weird. Now we know when you think of Vikings, I tend to think of, what's kind of the word? You think of very strong, very tough, very resilient, very resourceful. I'm just getting that Viking energy for the people of London. Now, it's either related to the Vikings or it's just that you're presenting in this very strong energy now. I'm getting this word like people in London. This would be England, UK. You've really evolved. But you're going down to, it's saying old strengths, meaning in this Viking energy. I'm just getting this Viking visual energy, but it's also showing me like a Viking boat. This is in the UK, a Viking boat. And you know how you get people on the oars of the Viking boats? Shh, Sophie, enough. And you're all rowing together and you work as a very big strong team. This must have been a big thing back in the Viking days, was it? Oh, look at my dog showing off. Sorry guys, you know what they're like. As soon as the camera's rolling, it's on. Sprocket, enough, come on. Probably barking at the meter guy or something. Thank you, Sprocket. Thanks, Soph. And I'm getting this Viking energy of them with the big oars and the big ships. And this is about people coming together and people working together to bring their future. Sophie, enough. Oh my gosh, aren't they naughty? To bring their future forward. So this is the little people working together to make change. So this is what your energy is, this Viking like, it's that grassroots energy where you're all coming together, and they're showing me the big Viking boat with the, you know, the circles on the side and the oars sticking out, and everybody's like banding together to improve their lives, I'm guessing. But I am getting that Viking energy for you. Thank you. Good girl. Good boy, Sprout. My dogs, honestly. They're crazy, aren't they? Showing off. So that's what I'm getting. The Viking energy. If you think about it too, Vikings, I'm getting this image of them fighting to the death. So I am feeling like you're finding that inner strength in the UK, London, England. You would fight things to the death to improve your lives. And that's a good thing, because that could mean that people are standing up, people are fighting back, people won't be victimised anymore. They're finding that real Viking strength inside. That's just what I'm getting. I'm just getting that. I think it's more, it could be some of your descendants, because we know they probably are from the Viking times gone by. But it's about that ruthless fight that you have in you, that you would fight to the end to improve your life. It's just what I'm getting for these areas. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but you know, the way things are headed, especially with sushi's all over it. We know that he is. Let's see where else we go. Oh God, I'm getting an elbow, I'm getting Australia, and I'm getting that Australia's writing up the contracts. I feel like elbow's writing a lot of global contracts. We're signing up to a lot of deals that are, I'm not saying a bit on the nose. They're not going to be great. They're not going to be in the little people's favour. We know Elbow's a WEF. We know that he's following the narrative perfectly. And he's the old quiet achiever. Like I said, he's climbing his way up the global elites ladder. But I am getting that he's signing a lot of like serious documents. I would say a lot of this is around the war, like military. We could say military. I'm just getting the military, financial, like pouring money into military. We know a lot of them are. They're coming together to help Ukraine and all this crap. So I feel like there's a lot of this wastage on, Sophie, signing contracts and things that don't really mean anything to the little people living here. Like, how's it going to benefit any of the people who are still suffering from the floods in Lismore and Eugowra, those towns where they still don't have walls in their houses, still living in tents? Like, see, this is the injustice that people are going to start to see a lot of this year. Signing all these big political documents that just mean diddly-do to the little people. But it's all about, see, Sprocket, keeping yourself on the map globally and, like, politically for these leaders. So I'm getting a lot of that with Elbow, signing his documents. We know they're always passing bills and nonsense, aren't they, to shut down the protesting and all that. So, but this I feel is more about the military, that just the spending on military. It's just, oh my God. And the thing is, like, I know you guys probably question it too. Like, this is happening globally. Everybody's doing it. But sort of you kind of go, well, why? Like, are they expecting a big heap of war crap to break out? Like, you know, do you guys ever think like that? I always think, well, why? Why can't we just do our own thing and not focus on creating war? Like, you're going to have a war amongst your people soon enough. Like, I don't understand why all the focus is on all this, oh, let's really hype up and have more tankers, and let's, you know, get all soldiers trained up. I think they're sending Aussie soldiers to America or something, I don't even know, to train up Ukrainian soldiers. Like, this is just getting crazy. It's just becoming like everyone else in Russia. This is how the media is selling it. I don't get it, guys. I just don't get why they're hyping up all the war stuff. You guys might be able to tell me more about it down below, but, you know, why focus on that? You know, people have got other things they're trying to survive, you know, paying for fuel, paying for food. We all know about the cost of food. You guys have been great giving me the feedback about that. This is a global issue, and they're on the news just wanting us to focus on, you know, sending more weapons over to Ukraine, and, oh, God, it drives me. And little do people know the biggest weapon is being bloody spread around the world via China, as we know. That's the weapon they should be worried about, isn't it? Just saying. Pin cushioning. But no talk of that on the news, is there? God, wouldn't we love to just get on the news and deliver all the things that we think, all our BS detector work, and just deliver it as a big news story? I'd love to do that. Oh, it's all so suppressed, isn't it? So frustrating, isn't it, guys? All right, let's see where else we go. God, I'm just getting these global leaders at the moment. They're having their cave time. They're showing me like they're all like cavemen and women. Oh, we know they're at the WEF. But I'm just getting there's this downtime, there's this caveman time. And you know, when men come together, it's always said, oh, they've got to go into the cave, or if they go into the man cave, like this is just an example, and they do all their thinking and all their discussing with each other, and their, oh, I don't even know what you'd call it. All their bullshitting together. And I'm getting this at the moment. This is where we're at. We've got a lot of, that's why I think we keep getting the end of January, because a lot of them are going to return to their various countries, and they're going to start to implement things. But at the moment, it's this, oh, let's get on the same page. And so I'm getting this caveman, cave woman kind of energy where they're all, well, we know Jacinda's missing in action, but they're all sort of hiding in this cave, discussing everything. Like, you think about it, everything's really hidden at the moment. There's not a lot going on. And see, this gives, unfortunately, this gives the people waking up in the sleepwalkers that false sense of, oh, good, our lives are back to normal. Everything's going really well. Yeah, we got the threat from China, you know, and all these conspiracies hovering in the background, but we know none of that's real and none of that's going to happen. So this is what's giving them that false illusion, is the fact that everyone's kind of in the cave at the moment and hidden away, doing all their preparation. This is the global elites. They're all doing their preparation, ready to roll it out again. Roll out that red carpet of the reset agenda. It's coming. It's so frustrating, isn't it, guys? Hang on a minute. Let's see where else we go. I'm just getting, like, the guides are saying that people come here to teach each other things. Like, I think we've always known that here. Like, we all learn things from other people, and we, you know, we probably teach other people things without even knowing it sometimes. But we're all here to learn from other people too. And I think, to be honest, that we're always fairly open and receptive to learning off others. I think we share a lot of things here on my channel. We're always open to new, well, books, for example, How to Not Give an F, like I showed you yesterday. We're always looking around, tapping away on YouTube, learning new things from, you know, other people, how to navigate some of this stuff. You know, we get guidance from the guides. We get a lot of music as well. So I think we're always learning things off other people, or learning things from something. And I think a lot of these people waking up are going to start to learn a lot this year. That's just what I'm getting. They might not learn a lot from us, but mind you, we planted so many seeds, but they're going to learn the truth. I'm getting they're going to learn the truth. And they're going to start to do what we did, and they're going to start to research, and they're going to learn things off other people, and they're going to learn how to live in the now, and they're going to learn how to see things differently through those crystal glasses that they're starting to put on. Oh, hooray, at last. Even if a handful do, we would be really happy, wouldn't we? So I am getting that we all learn things from other people. Actually, shout out to Madman. You actually said something yesterday which I thought was really good. I always say we've got the patch like being useless to government, which we do wear with a lot of pride, but we could also turn that around, and I thought it was really good what you said about government is useless to us, and they are. Government is useless to all of you watching my channel. Our governments are useless because we know they're lying. So they're useless to us. What do we get from our government? Nothing but lies and deception and hiding of the truth. Look at America. You know, we're all going through that too, not just America. America's just probably being played out in the media a little more. Oh, it is funny to watch though, isn't it? So, you know, this is what I thought was great of what you said, Madman, because it is true. Our government is useless to us as well. So it kind of goes both ways. Good point. It was just a good point. Because what do we get from government? Nothing. We get suppressed, we get squashed, we get ignored, and they're not giving us anything. What are we getting from them? So they're useless to us as well, which is true. They're useless to us because we don't trust them. We don't trust them one iota, do we, guys? No. All right, let's see where else we go. We're getting Belgium, Munich, France rising up. They're being really challenged too. I feel like these parts are going to get really challenged. Again, it could be that they're flying in the UN police or whatever they're flying in, the extra support to shut down the protesters. And, you know, probably won't see any of this on TV, of course, the same old thing. So I am getting that there. There's going to be extra cops, extra police. It's just so frustrating. How can they do that job? Sometimes I look at those police and I go, what are you doing? Especially those ones in Germany stuck in the mud. God, if you haven't seen that video, go to Carl Vernon, guys, and watch it. It's the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life. Oh, you do. You wonder what they're doing. Like, how could you just stand against your own people like that? Knowing you're all being taken down to nothing. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting for those areas. They're going to have extras flown in because they really want to shut all this down. We know they do. Quickly, you got to, you know, put the band-aid over any spot fires, and you can't have people popping up all around the world because then you get the domino effect, like I said earlier. Crazy. Let's see if there's anything else. God, I'm just getting at the tsunamis hitting England. I am. It's starting to roll in now, the truth and the reset, everything's starting to roll in England. Despite all the distractions with, yep, the Harry and Meghan and the Prince Charles coronation, we know how it goes, and, oh, but the reset's rolling out. Oh, people in England, they're so tired of all this. You know what they're tired of, though? They're tired of the royal scandals and the royal drama and garbage, and it's just getting exhausting now because it's all going nowhere. Like the ship fight's just going nowhere. It's just going around and around. People are just sick of seeing their faces on all the papers and the magazines, and it's just like getting old boring story now, or has been. That's what I'm getting for the people in England. They're just bored with it. They need something more exciting. Oh God. Imagine if they knew. I don't think the reset's going to be on the cover. I'm not seeing Klaus being on the cover of your magazines. I don't think they'd sell as many. Do you? The people are bored with the whole royal thing. It's getting boring, the scandal. It's just not going anywhere. Yeah, okay, you've shown us your dirty laundry, now kind of move on, is what I'm getting for the people over there. They're just tired of it. Boring. See, it's not as dramatic as the Kardashians. If you think of the Kardashians, I call them the royal Kardashians now. But the Kardashians, like, keep evolving and everything. But the royals are just, it's just, I don't know. It's just like they're throwing just shit at each other. And it's just, it's not entertaining the people, basically. I wonder why. So they're still, I keep saying they're still losing their big platform and their spot on the world stage. See, that's slipping away too. They're not holding the people anymore, the royals. See, once upon a time, everyone had them on this big pedestal, the Queen, and it was so wonderful. And now it's like, oh, the royals, yeah, whatever. So they just don't have that same image. And we know Charles doesn't. So that's what I'm getting. They're becoming boring. They're just becoming boring to people. There's just no excitement. Let's see where else we go. And I'm getting from the guides that we have to maintain like the status quo. We've just got to stay very still now. Like, yes, we can go far away up on the mountain and do all these things, but we've got to also find that stillness. We've got to just be. Now, we talk heaps here, because we're tired too from 3 years of, fighting these battles. But we've got to find a way to just remain really still, really calm. Yes, we can voice our opinion, but we've also got to stay like really grounded. This is the way we're going to get through 2023. We're going to not give an F, and we're going to just remain really still and living in our now moments, and staying really healthy and strong, like the strong arm, the strength again. I'm definitely getting that. Hang on a minute. See, it's interesting, isn't it? I'm getting these sleepwalkers and people waking up. They're wondering, like, what we do, why we do, and how we do. So they're wondering the why, what, and how we do what we do. How we have the strength to stand up, how we have the knowledge of all this information, why we keep fighting these battles. See, they're trying to figure it out, and this is good because that means they're asking questions and they're going to do some research. The crystal glasses are coming on them, and they're wondering about it all, like how sort of, and the whys, and what drives us, like to keep fighting and keep pushing the truth out. they're asking a lot of questions about us now, us conspiracy theorist BS detectors we call ourselves. So they're really querying a lot of this. They'd have to be asking questions, wouldn't they? There's so much coming at them. You can't not see it. See, you can't not see it when it's in your face and landing in your lap and coming to your house and they're ringing your doorbell, government. I'll see if there's something to close with today. God, I'm getting a Daryl Braithwaite song today. And I'm sure it's called We Will Rise. We will rise up. See, we've already risen up. We rose up in the very beginning, guys. We went to our marches. We had our flags. We fought against government for freedom. And we rose up. But now these other people are going to rise up in their own way. And that's why we're getting that song. I will rise up in our own way. It's by Daryl Braithwaite. And they're going to rise up in their own way. And I keep saying there's going to be a lot of strikes, but I do believe there's still going to be. We talked about the convoy, the truck movements, farm trucks, tractors, harvesters, this kind of thing. People standing up, people fighting back. They're going to rise up in their own way. Not us. We're over here, far, far away still, allowing them to do their thing and practicing the art of detachment still. So I am getting that song for them. They're going to rise up in their own way by Daryl Braithwaite. I'll see if there's something for us to close with today. God, I'm getting this crooner song. Hang on a minute. I'm just trying to get to what it's called. Oh, God, I can't get to the name of it. Hang on a minute, guys. Oh, it's Michael Bublé. I knew it was a crooner. I was trying to work out who it was. And it's that, I want to go home. Oh, what's that song he sings? Let me go home. I think it's called Home, isn't it? I just want to go home. Let me go home. Oh, gosh. I can't think of the rest of the words. I know the song. I really love the song. It's such a beautiful song. I want to go home. 1,000 miles away. Another sunny day. And I'm all alone. I want to go home. Just let me go home. Let me go home. That's the song I'm getting today that I'm going to leave us guys with today, is I Want to Go Home by Michael Bublé. It's such a beautiful song. He's got the most incredible voice. I love Michael Bublé, and he's such a character, isn't he? Great crooner. That's what I'm getting for us today. To be honest, we are home. I feel like we're home. I just want to go home. See, home's become our haven. It's become our safe place. And I think a lot of you out there watching my channel would spend a lot of time at home. We don't travel a lot. We don't go far from home because it's our sanctuary. It's become our Terra Bella, our beautiful earth, our little part of happiness in the world. And home is also not just physically your home. Home is the place that makes you happy inside, I think, and being around like loved ones or people that care about you. That's just what I'm getting today. That's the song I'm going to leave you with today. By Michael Bublé, I Want to Go Home. But we've already found home, and that's where the peace lies, isn't it? You want to go, and also if I think of that song, it's actually about us returning to who we really are, which is like the phoenix rising, the caterpillar emerging into the butterfly. We've all gone through our awakening process, and we've found home. And I think that's what these people now waking up and the sleepwalkers are going to start going through in 2023. They're going to want to go home. So that's what I'm going to leave you with today. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I'm going to go do some gardening. Take care, stay strong, and enjoy home. Okay, home is our happy place. Remember that. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye from Australia. Take care. Bye.